Hello, everyone. Sarah here. Today, we're going to dive into an incredibly powerful question. So, I hope you're ready. If you're not, you can just tune out, tune into something else. Isn't that what we're always doing? We're tuning out certain things and we're tuning into other things. And so many of us are living in a world where we're tuning out to things that really matter and we're tuning into things that don't. We're tuning into distractions. We're tuning into stories that deplete our energy. We're tuning into lies. We're tuning into fear. We're tuning into the frequency and the vibration of doubt and frustration and these stories that are connected to that and attached to that and the beliefs associated with that. And we're so unaware that that's even happening because it's become such a deeply ingrained internal pattern that we can become aware when we get to this point in place in our lives where we don't like what's happening. We stop and we look around us and we think, how the fuck did I get here? Like what happened? How did I end up here? And a lot of times we end up in that place when we realize we're in so much pain. We realize we're part of the equation. And we get to the place where we're just done. We just say no, I can't take this anymore. No, I'm tired of this. No, I'm exhausted. I can't live this way anymore and I don't want to. And we realize we take ownership and we take responsibility and we realize that we've been rationalizing. We've been rationalizing lies. And when we look back and we see, all the red flags, all the warning signs were there. And we can really trust that during that whole time, throughout that whole experience, along that whole journey, we felt it internally. There was an internal unconscious form of protection, but we hit override, we felt it, and it's almost like we had this button accessible and available that we hit and we were like, no, no, turn off, right? It's almost like when your laptop or your computer says, hey, we've got an update for this program and you can run it now or you can hit remind me later. It's like you're constantly hitting that remind me later button. Remind me later, remind me later, remind me later. And it does. And it's almost like it does so much that you get irritated. You're like, fuck, leave me alone. Stop. This is so annoying. And so you feel that internal annoyance. And that annoyance is like delivering a message. Hey, there's a better system, a better process, a better way available for you, but we need to upgrade and we need to update. And you're going, yeah, I know. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And then you find that you get stuck in the distraction and pattern of avoidance, pretending it'll maybe just magically go away on its own, hoping you to just meet the right person or right partner, and everything will be, Cinderella, kumbaya. And you realize, wow, life is not Cinderella. Life is not kumbaya. There are things. And when you get to this place in life, oftentimes a lot of people call it hitting their rock bottom, or they fear that they haven't hit rock bottom and they don't know how much further down they could go before they bounce up off the bottom of the down, almost like swimming, right? And you go to the bottom of the pool and then you can kick off from the bottom because you need to breathe. But you can't breathe underwater. You're a human, not a fish. And you're like, well, I can, put this suit on, I can breathe underwater. Right. That's an external experience. You can be like a scuba diver and put the suit on and put the tank on and then claim that you can swim underwater or be underwater for longer than, normally humanly possible. But that's reliance on an external circumstance and situation. And so many of us have lived lives of relying on external circumstances and situations in order to survive, to live. And we've been putting time, energy, awareness, attention, and focus on the external and saying, oh, it's not that way. I can breathe underwater. Eventually, that tank runs out. Eventually, that tank needs to be replaced, or you're going to sink to the bottom. You're going to drown underwater, even though you were connected to an oxygen source. That ran out. That was depleted. That's gone. Well, if not, there we go. And you realize you're tired of yourself. You realize you're tired of rationalizing lies and you're ready. But then the fear comes in. Am I really ready? Am I really ready to face what's there? Am I really ready to see what's there? What if I can't handle it? What if it's too big? What if it's too overwhelming? What if it's too consuming? But there has to be a point in your life where you say no. And generally, it's saying no to ourselves. No more. But it's been so fun and it's been so great. Look at this, all this stuff I haven't had to deal with up until now. Why would I want to say no and then we get to deal with it? Well, if you want a different outcome, a different expression, a different experience, there's responsibility, there's awareness, and there's willingness to see. There's a willingness to open your eyes to see. It's almost like a little kid playing hide and seek. And they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see where they went. 4. And they're like, I see you peeking. I'm not peeking. 5. I saw you peeking. I'm not peeking. Close your eyes. They're closed. And it's almost like that's the game that we play with ourselves. And we lie to ourselves. No, my eyes are closed. I'm not peeking. Yes, you were. And it's almost like, but it's okay because it was my decision. It was my choice. We lie to ourselves and we lie to others because we want to be included. We want to be involved. We want to play the game. We want to have fun. And life gets to be fun. But that generally happens in lives. We get to this place and then this point where it's not fun anymore and we have to say no. We have to say no more, and we realize, okay, that requires me saying no more to the things I've said yes to the things that I've been included in, to the things that I've allowed. I've gone down this road with this experience with this person. I've been a part of this co-creation of this outcome that is now causing so much pain for me, for others involved. And it has me feeling lost, scared, confused, afraid. And I want out of this place. And it's an internal place that we actually feel that we're locked in. It's an internal place where we feel lost. And it feels like, how does that make sense? How can I feel lost when I'm at home within myself? How can I feel lost when I'm in myself with myself? Because I understand I'm with myself, so I'm not alone. But I create these stories like, I'm so alone. I'm so scared. I'm so afraid. And there's an internal narrative and dialogue that takes place that keeps us in that place of feeling alone, feeling scared, feeling confused, feeling frustrated, feeling like we lack clarity. And there are those internal stories, the internal habits, the patterns, the behaviors, the beliefs. They're all compounded, they're all connected, they're all intertwined, they're all entangled with each other. And what your soul is really screaming out to you, and you've muted it, you've quieted it because you're like, no, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm worthy of that. I don't know if I'm deserving of that. I don't know if that, which I deeply desire, which is for all of us, internal love and peace is available to me. Do you see the things I've done in my life? Do you see the things that I've been a part of, co-creating and collaborating with? Do you see the things that I've said yes to where I should have said no? Do you see what it took for me to get to that place where I had to say no to myself no more, but I didn't want to? And do you see all the ways that I didn't in the past? Do you understand the shame and the heaviness and the burden that I've been carrying and that's been placed upon me and that I've, if I'm being honest with myself, willingly carried for others because I desired for them to love me the way that I don't believe that I deserve and desire to be loved myself? That's the internal dialogue and story that takes place. And that is what your soul is screaming out for you to change, to be a part of the change. It wants it and you want it. So it really comes down to you being afraid of getting what you want. Isn't that crazy? I deeply desire this and I want this. And when I'm honest, I'm afraid to get what I want. Because what will that mean? Will it be the end? Because I've lived this way for so long, not having what I want. What will happen when I get it? Will it be the end? And we're afraid. So we push away. When we're afraid, we push away. When we're afraid to get what we want, we say we don't want what we really want. So we keep it at a safe distance. We create just enough space so that we feel safe and we have validations, justifications, excuses, and reasons for why we haven't gotten that thing yet. And then we go invest money in whatever it is externally programs, promises, manifestations, courses, whatever it is, because we're afraid of hearing what our soul is telling us. We're afraid of getting what we really desire. There's fear in that place. There's fear in that space. And that is what is keeping it from you. It's not that it's not available to you, but you're keeping it from you. It's your own fear that is keeping it from you and from it being a part of who you are and a part of this life that you live. And it's almost becomes this weird game that we play like, oh, I've got my vision board, I've got my manifestations, I do my affirmations, I do this and this and this and this, and I wake up and I manifest and I meditate and I do my daily run, I do my daily yoga, and then I do my daily journaling. See, look at all these works. Look at all this effort that I'm putting in. So see, I'm proving that I deserve this thing. The thing is, there's nothing to prove. There's absolutely nothing to prove. There's no amount of works that you could accomplish or achieve that says you're worthy. The thing is, we're worthy because we're worthy. We are worthy because we were born worthy. We were created worthy because we were created in the image of worthiness. The great I am is worthy. Therefore, we are worthy. So we've created this whole internal dialogue and narrative and story that says this, that we're not. And so energetically, we feel disconnected from it. We feel like we don't deserve it. Therefore, we keep ourselves from truly embodying, embracing, and experiencing it. And that's where the disdain is. That's where the pain is. That's where the discomfort is. And that's also where the fear lies. They're like best friends throwing a party in your mind. And they're like, we love it here. Super cozy, super comfy. Look at, there's plenty of room. Like, we're not getting pushed out. We're not getting squeezed out. No one's kicking us out. There's no eviction notice on our door. We're right at home here. And that is right at home inside your mind, inside your heart. Why would it leave if it's not getting kicked out? And there's a consciousness to, well, no, I don't want it there anymore. Why would I want it there? That doesn't even make sense. Right. It doesn't. You're right. Okay, well, how do I get it out? Right. That's the deep internal transformational work, really deeply connecting to the core and the root of it there. Because you can do all the things and have the experience of that thing that you don't want still being where it is, still being there. And in that sense, it doesn't make sense because you can't consciously whisk away an internal and unconscious problem, core root belief. It's got to be transformed. It's got to be changed. It's got to be updated. That internal programming, like that little internal message that pops up and is like, hey, just letting you know, we've got an update available for you. You got to start clicking now, not remind me later, remind me later, remind me later, because then you're going to continue to just follow the same old patterns and behaviors and wonder why you're not getting a different outcome or result. The most powerful, profound work that you can ever do on yourself is internal and unconscious. It is what 95% of your life is run by, ruled by, fueled by. It's literally fuel for your life, your internal and unconscious beliefs. Fuel for your life. It's like the gasoline in your gas car. It's like the battery in your electric car. It's what makes it go. And it's what determines how long it can go, the power level that it can go at, and how far it can go, how far it can carry you before it stops and before it dies. Are you ready to hit now? Okay, I'm ready. And stop hitting remind me later. Stop hitting the snooze button. When you wake up in the morning, okay, I'm awake. It's like the experience of waking up before your alarm. You set it and it's almost like a suggestion, but like, this is what I'm looking forward to in the morning. I'm going to wake up and I'm just going to be in this presence and be in this energy. And I really don't have to do anything to get into it or to be in it. It just is who I am. It just is what I am. I'm in this presence. I'm in this frequency. I'm in this vibration. I'm in this energy. I don't have to do this, and this, and in that order and for this length of time in order to get that. It is just an embodiment, an embracing of who I am. And it's who I am internally. So naturally, it's expressed externally. But so many people desire to have that end result, yet they're hitting snooze, 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 snooze. Oh shit, I'm late. Another day. Gotta wake up, get ready, go, 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 go. And then the rest of the energy throughout their day is that panicked, frantic, oh my God, I'm late, I can't believe, woke up on the wrong side of the bed kind of energy. And it is present in every experience, every connection, every relationship in their life. And then they wonder why. And then conversations are, I don't know why it's like this. I don't know why this always happens to me. I don't know why that no matter what, not for me. And if you're ready to say it's not for you too, you're ready to hit now and completely update, reprogram, tune into the most upgraded frequency and version of you. It's not the one that has the beliefs that left you scared, feeling unlovable or unworthy or helpless or hopeless or powerless that you felt when you were younger. And that really important thing that really, really, really mattered to you happened to you. And since then, you've been carrying the weight of all that emotional baggage and those very negative, limiting beliefs about yourself and about the way that life is. And since then, have been living with the story of, well, it is what it is, not much I can do. There's so much you can do, so much you can do. And the clients that come to me and work through this in just a few sessions experience the unlimited, unlimited potential and possibility for blasting through these beliefs, for reprogramming, rewiring, rewriting these stories of limitation and lack that they've lived with for so long that they're ready to say, now, no more. I'm done. I'm done with being done. And this time I really mean it. I'm ready to stop hitting remind me later, and I'm hitting now. Let's do this. Let's go. So when you're ready for that, I would love to connect with you. You can find out more about how to work personally and privately at sarahpacaro.com. I'll leave a link in the comments below. And until then, sending you guys so much love. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.